This portion of Rockin Metal Revival is brought to you by...
What's wrong?
We can't go on. We had the demon's pick, but then we broke it. And now our masterpiece will never happen. And we can't pay the rent because we won't be fueled by Satan.
Yeah, come on, get up. Come on, stand up. You're all right. You guys, having some satanic guitar pick isn't going to make your rock any better. Because Satan's not in a guitar pick. He's inside all of us. He's in here. In your hearts. He's what makes us not want to go to work, or exercise, or tell the truth. He's what makes us want to party and have sex with each other all night long. He's that little voice in your mind that says, fuck you to the people you hate. Now, you can stay out here and fight on the ground and cry like babies, or you can go in there like friends and rock. So what's it gonna be?
the time has come to find a distant calling that only seems to get much stronger. And I know it's hard to see the one you come to lean on make his way far beyond the womb, but I can't stay. I won't stop running. I'm only getting closer to getting off the ground this time. The sky is calling, the wind is at my shoulders. Won't let this chance pass me by. Mama, I'm meant to fly. Remember yesterday, before the storm, before the innocence was lost. I promised I would stay forevermore, but every boy in time moves on. Your wounds will heal someday, this I know, but I am restless and so torn. Mama, I can't stay here anymore. I won't stop running. I'm only getting closer to getting off the ground this time. The sky is calling, the wind is at my shoulders. Won't let this chance pass me by. Mama, I'm meant to fly. I can feel it coming. A perfect storm is rising. Gotta say my last goodbye. Mama, don't you cry, don't you worry. I cannot stay here any longer. I won't stop running. I'm only getting closer to getting off the ground this time. The sky is calling, the wind is at my shoulders. Won't let this chance pass me by. Mama, I'm meant to fly. Mama, I'm meant to
Hey, this is Frank Hannon, lead guitarist of Tesla, and you're rocking with my bros, Red and Jerry, on Red and Jerry's Rockin Metal Revival. Crank it up!
From the CD Psychotic Supper, there's Tesla and Edison's Medicine. And, hey, dude, I just saw...
Isn't that like an oxymoron, Tesla and Edison?
Yeah.
They didn't like
each other at all.
So why is Tesla singing about Edison? Isn't
I
that...
don't know. Next time,
that like the Hatfield singing about the McCoys?
Kind of. Let's get once we get one of the guys in Tesla on again, you can ask them.
We can't get Edison. So,
no.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, that makes sense.
They're going to be doing a big show up in Minnesota this summer with Def Leppard and Styx.
Def Leppard, really?
Yeah.
Wow. So I wonder if Vivian's going back to Def Leppard?
He
or
is.
If
He is. I read an interview with him the other day. He's going to go out and do this album and the tour.
Yeah.
And then the Last in Line will take probably towards the end of the year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that's not happening until the end of the year.
No,
He's
doesn't.
He's going to do the Def Leppard stuff.
Do the moneymaker and then go out and do the fun
I
thing.
didn't know if they were going to get the rest of Trickster to join Def Leppard too, and like
then Jim Bob would be their roadie.
Yeah.
Hey, well, coming up, we've got Keith St. John on the show, and a couple of, was it 2 years ago or last year that we had
who?
Doug Aldridge. We had Doug Aldridge on the show.
Yeah, when the album first came out.
When that first came out.
Epic Obsession.
Yes. Yeah. And we had Doug on, and we've had Matt on, and now we're going to have Keith St. John on. And this band, I really wish would do a nationwide tour.
I know. I'm hoping. That would be cool.
Yeah. Hopefully
or at
they
least
get
a DVD or something.
Yeah, package show. I'd like to see them live, yeah. So coming up, they're going to be coming up next. What do you want to play from Burning Rain?
Our time is going to come.
All right, well, let's crank this up. All right. Let's crank this up. Here is Burning Rain from Epic Obsession. This is Our Time is Gonna Come. Keith St. John up next on Rockin' Metal Revival.
Sailed upon an ocean inside a book of dreams. An angel of devotion came down and sang to me. But God, she's crying. Wheel she turns around for another day. The saints have all departed. Castle sailed away. Been living broken hearted and begging for the day. But time, she's flying. Lonely days are born on the rising sun. Even though I'm dying, in my heart I know that you're the one. crying. My beloved's waiting for the one. And every day I know our time is gonna come. Our time is gonna come. Ooh, my love's been aching. Baby, we've been God-forsaken. Our time is gonna come. Don't you feel it? Don't you feel it calling? Oh, our time is gonna come. Our time is gonna come. Our time is gonna come. Our time is
Right there is Burning Rain, and Our Time is Gonna Come on Rockin Metal Revival. And dude, I am so glad that we were introduced to this band a couple years ago.
I know. I wasn't sure when I first heard the album, when we had Doug.
When we had Doug Aldridge on.
Yeah, and he was like, this album grows on you. And he's right, man, because I got hooked and ended up having to go buy the other two albums that I had no idea were even out there.
And we are fortunate enough today to have lead vocalist of Burning Rain with us today, Keith St. John. Welcome to the show, Keith.
Hey, it's good to be here.
Keith, I see that actually with all the projects that Burning Rain's got going on, you guys got out and played some dates just not too long ago.
Yeah, we got lucky, and all of us had some free time in December this past. And, yeah, we got out there, and we got a chance to dust off some Burning Rain tunes and hit some West Coast crowds in the U.S. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun, and more to come.
Well, the one thing that I don't want to call it a super group, but you guys all have other projects that you work on, and it's got to be hard when you guys going to find some time to get back into the studio.
Hopefully soon. We've been talking about it. Doug, as you know, is playing in a show in Las Vegas called Raiding the Rock Vault, and since that show just changed over its location, their time has been really scarce, but now that they're all settled in and the machine is kind of working, he can probably spend some more time in L.A., and by and large, I can spend some more time out in Vegas now because my schedule is kind of freed up more as of January. So hopefully we'll get in the studio by or before March and start cranking out this next Burning Rain 4th record.
So you did some singing with Montrose, too, huh?
Sure. Yeah, I met Ronnie Montrose back in 1999, if you can believe that. Wow. And when I met Ronnie, funny thing is I'm from the East Coast, so I really didn't have much knowledge of the whole Montrose legend and whatnot. And when I met Ronnie, we were writing tunes. We met as kind of songwriters, just writing our own stuff, and we wrote a whole bunch of stuff together. And it wasn't until I knew him for about a year that Scott Bourret, Steve Miller's manager, had come to him and said, if you want to go do all the hits, all the Montrose stuff from the old days, and you got a band, let's go do it. And so he asked me, and it kind of worked for my voice, and I just got sucked into this amazing world of Montrose, and just so lucky to know that guy for the rest of his time on the planet. We did that for about 14 years.
That's cool. Very cool.
That had to be very cool to go out there and do some of those classic Montrose songs like Rock Candy and Bad Motor Scooter. And I saw that they did a tribute show to him not too long ago. Were you involved in that?
I think there were a few tributes. The big one that got a lot of press was up in the city, up in San Francisco. I think that might be the one you're referring to. Yeah. And it was basically his memorial concert. And, yeah, I was a part of that. If you go on YouTube and do some searching around, you'll find some of the videos that were shot that night made it up there. And there's some good stuff of a lot of different people Neil Sean came out and tributed Ronnie. The band Tesla came out.
Nice.
They got their start with Ronnie. He was kind of involved in getting them going. Tommy Thayer from Kiss. Of course, Sammy Hagar, all the original Montrose guys came out. Ricky Phillips from, Bad English, who's now in Styx. There's just tons of people. This list goes on and on.
Very cool. Now, another thing that I read the other day, Keith, is that you had spent some time in Lynch Mob. Now, tell us a little bit about your time playing with Lynch Mob.
Well, I played with Lynch Mob, and I played with, quote-unquote, George Lynch doing his own thing. I have to think back and think what was the first thing I did, live or recording, because I've done a lot of both with George. I believe the first call I got from George was asking me to fill in on some stuff that Oni couldn't make it to kind of last minute. But we got going on that, and then after that, we had enough of a cool thing together, I think, that George was appreciating, that he called me to do some different recording with him. I did some stuff he had this project called Souls of We.
Mm-hmm.
I recorded a little stuff for that. I was recording some stuff with him and Jeff Pilson that some of it wound up, I believe, on the latest Lynch Mob stuff, and some of it might have wound up on the Lynch Pilson stuff. And then over time, he's called me on a lot of spot gigs. We did Loud Park together in Japan, which is a huge heavy metal fest over in Japan at the Saitama Super Arena. And, I've done a few, week or two Lynch Mob tours with him when he needed me kind of thing. Oh, and we did the Kill All Control record.
Oh, okay.
Which was a George Lynch solo thing. I think I did about 5 songs on that. And,
cool.
Along with, I think Mark Tureen sang, and another guy that I can't think of his name sang a track or two. But, I love George. I mean, we got a cool vibe. We've done a lot of spot one-offs together, just kind of like, hey, Keith, you in town? I got this thing. You want to come do it? Kind of vibe, so, which is a result of probably living in the same general vicinity, too. That helps.
That does help. And then, back to Burning Rain now, you said that possibly getting into the studio in 2015. We live out here in the Midwest. Is there any possible way in hell that we're going to see Burning Rain anywhere near us?
You might, guys. What city are you in?
We are not far from Chicago. That would be the closest major market that you're talking about.
Or Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, you never know. I mean, we've done some one-offs. Not too long ago, we did one in Columbus, Ohio. We did something in Miami, Florida. You never know what city we're going to land up in, but I'd say there's a real good chance. Probably looking at, that part of the country, probably looking at summertime, late spring, summer, early fall.
Yeah, you sure as hell don't want to be here in the winter.
Yeah, for sure.
No, and a band like us, with where we're coming from and what we kind of market to, I think we'd probably be more of an outdoor festival band, grouped in with, because, obviously with the guys in the band, we got some affiliation with, that whole 80s metal crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And, if we were on a bill with, say, several bands from that era, it might make more sense because the fans are there. They're excited to see us. We're kind of a rare find, and some promoters will see it as a big win to get us on there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, like you said, probably getting back this year, maybe a follow-up to Epic Obsession.
Well, yeah, absolutely. We've definitely built up, even for Epic. Dougie and I had built up material probably over 6-7 years of not doing a record. So we had this huge backlog, and I'd say maybe more than half of the tunes on Epic came out of some backlog, either riff ideas or full songs that were done, and maybe 30% of that was just fresh stuff that we banged out new. So the good news is even on the next record we'll probably already have a good 6-7 riffs and songs to kind of look at and pick from that we already like.
Nice. On the last album, there's not a lot of cowbell. You going to feature some cowbell on the next one?
You know what? There's a lot of shaker, but we kind of we like it to be subliminal.
Oh,
so,
the
so
silent
the guys
cowbell.
can still get into it. Exactly.
Okay.
Subliminal cowbell. The guys are they're trying to just headbang, but the hips are starting to move a little bit, and they don't know why. Honey, what's happening? Turn that off.
All right, Keith. Well, if people want to find out more about you and about Burning Rain, where's the best place to look for you on the internet?
You've got our website run by our Japanese faction of a fan base, burningrain.net, and that's got a lot of good information on it. You can always go to our Facebook stuff. It seems like, and our Twitter stuff. It seems like we update stuff pretty quickly on that stuff. Facebook, Keith St. John, Doug Aldridge, Sean McNabb, Matt Starr. That stuff all works out great. We are doing, you can look for us in Milan, Italy. It looks like we'll be doing a one-off festival out there in Italy that our record Frontiers is putting on April 11th. And we're going to sprinkle some dates around there in Europe, so you can see us in Europe. We did a rehearsal last night because we're doing a song at the John Bonham tribute at the NAMM Festival coming up next Thursday on the 22nd of January. I can't say what song it is, but we worked up a nice cut, let's say, off the Physical Graffiti album last night.
Very cool.
Over at Amp Rehearsal in North Hollywood. So
Nice.
you can see us there.
Cool.
Very cool. Well, we appreciate you taking time out to come on our show. And like we said, we're big supporters of Burning Rain. And we're going to play another track called Pray Out Loud for Love. You want to tell us a little bit about this song, Keith?
Yeah, bro. That song is just like a straight-ahead plow tune. Really turns me on. I know it turns everybody on. Kind of reminds me of an old Deep Purple thing with some new styles added on top of it. It's just a scorcher. That it comes out of the gate hard and hopefully leaves you wanting more.
All right.
Check it out. Pray Out Loud for Love.
All right, Keith St. John, thank you for coming on Rockin Metal Revival.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for having me. Hey, everybody. This is Keith St. John from Burning Rain, and you're hanging out on Rockin Metal Revival.
Shook you out enough. A big hammer's gonna crush you. Well, your mind is racing, body's weak, destination's looking bleak. Oh, baby, something's dying. 'Cause honey, time ain't on your side. Your heart is dry, heart keeps coming.
Hi, this is David Ellison from Megadeth, and you're listening to Rockin Metal Revival.
Your system. I go to court when I have to. What do you mean I can't get to work on
There's Hailstorm from Reanimate 2.0. There is Dissident Aggressor, a little cover some Judas Priest from our girl Lizzie.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear some more of that album, the new one.
The new one, me too. And I finally found a contact. We're going to try to get her on the show.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I'd really like to get her on the show. And also coming up...
in the studio.
In the studio would be killer. Wow. But, dude, I just dig her voice and her whole attitude.
Yeah.
And I just really am into Hailstorm. All right, coming up next week, I don't know who our guest is going to be next week.
I don't either, man. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, so until then, your guess is as good as ours.
Yeah, it could be. I don't know. I know Santa's not doing anything for.
No, he's got some time off. Maybe the Easter Bunny. He's got a gig coming up we could promote.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All
right.
Or leprechauns or something.
Yeah.
Or freaking Cupid.
Or maybe I can get one of my reggae friends from Jamaica to call in. We could talk about Reggae Fest that I'm going to.
Oh,
Jamaica.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Hey,
I know that's pretty metal.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Metal reggae with those
metal.
those big kettle drums. Those are metal.
Those are cool.
Yeah. All right. So lately I've been doing a lot of old school, listening to some old music, and I wouldn't call it old because it was out when, during our prime.
Yeah.
And what do you say we play some Triumph?
Triumph. All right.
All right. This is I Live for the Weekend. We're getting the heck on out of here.
And that's good words to live by.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Until next time, peace.
And Rastafaris.
Yeah, man.
This brings to an end another edition of Rockin Metal Revival. If you enjoyed it, tell a friend. If you didn't, tell two. Until next time, this is Rockin Metal Revival.
Fuck you guys, I want to get out of here.